Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 8, and today we will presenting our research on corruption in Malaysia. We will examine this issue not only from social and political perspective, but also through philosophy and guiding the principle of Rukun Negara.
Corruption is more than just bribery or scandals. It's about abusing authority and betraying trust. In Malaysia, it ranges from small bribes to large-scale scandals. This issue affects all of us because it drains public resources and undermines confidence in institutions. Our objectives are threefold. First, to explain the causes of corruption. Second, to analyze it through philosophical perspective. And third, to suggest practical solutions. According to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, corruption covers bribery, misuse of funds, and favoritism. More broadly, it can be defined as the betrayal of public trust for personal benefit.
Corruption is a really complex issue, and it's not just one thing that causes it. It's like this whole messy mix of systemic problems and cultural issues. First of all, there are a bunch of problems with the system itself. It's like the rules are not strong enough. You've got weak enforcement, which basically means that powerful people can get away with anything. They just don't get held accountable, and that's a huge problem. Then there are political donations, and it's so hard to tell where serving the public ends and self-interest begins. It feels like a lot of what politicians do is just to benefit the people who give their money, and don't even get me started on the whole revolving door things when officials move back and forth between governments and corporate jobs. It's a massive conflict of interest, and it's make you wonder who they are really working for. Then there are the cultural aspects, which are just as tricky. Things that are considered normal like gift giving can easily cross line into bribery. It's tough to know where a kind gesture ends and a backroom deal begins. And maybe the biggest issue is that people are too scared to speak up. There's almost no whistleblower protection. So if you see something wrong, you are pretty much on your own. Who risk their job and their safety to report something when there's no one to protect them? It just feels like a lot of people stay silent because they have to. The effects of corruption are just devastating. It's not just some abstract political things, it really messes up people's lives. Think about it. Money that's supposed to go to public funds for things like schools or hospitals just get siphoned off. That's money that could have built a new hospital wing or bought textbook for kids. Instead, it just disappears into someone's pocket. This leads to growing inequality because the powerful get all this special treatment. They get the contracts, they get to skip the lines, they get everything they want. Meanwhile, the rest of us are left to deal with a system that's falling apart. Honestly, looking at the statistic is a bit of a roller coaster. It's like one year you're hopeful, the next year you're back at square one. So, the Transparency International Corruption Perceptions Index is a thing, and Malaysia's score has been all over the place, from a high of 53 to a low of 47. Back in 2019, after the big political change, there was this wave of optimism. We all thought, okay, that is it. Things are going to get better. And for a little bit, they did. Our score went up, and it felt like we are making a real progress. But then, as soon as political instability started to creep back in, the score just declined. It's so frustrating because it shows how fragile everything is. We take one step forward and then a couple of steps back. The recent slight recovery is nice, but it's not a huge leap. It just feels so inconsistent. It's like we can't seem to hold on to any progress we make, and that's a really disheartening feeling. It's make you wonder if things will ever truly change for the long term.
We are review the three key readings: Transparency Internationals, the political interference weekend, the MACC, the Maleme report on the 1MDB highlighted the global damage caused by the scandal. Finally, National Anti-Corruption Strategy 2024 until 2028 emphasizes education, accountability, enforcement, and public participation. Philosophy and religion strongly condemn corruption. In Islam, terms of like batil and sud describe unjust wealth, while khiana means betrayal on trust. Corruption erodes human dignity when people lose opportunity due to bribery. It damages social conscience, spreads suspicion, and even harms the environment when unethical deals permit pollution of our deforestation. The Rukonagara give us clear ethical framework. Belief in God remind us the leadership is trust, and abusing power is morally wrong. Sovereignty of law means everyone is equal under the law, but corruption creates double standards, protecting the powerful while punishing the ordinary. As a group, we realize that corruption is more the political scandal. It's deeply rooted in culture and institution. The CPI scores show that short-term crackdowns are ineffective. What needed is long-term education, stronger institution, and culture that value integrity. This assignment has taught us how to research deeply and analyze data critically. Is improve our teamwork skills. Most importantly, show us how philosophy can give deeper meaning to real-world issues like corruption. Our solution address both structure and culture. Institutions like MACC and judiciary must be independent. All government contracts should be transparent. Politically financing need a reform. Education should instill integrity from young age. Lastly, whistleblowers must be protected. To conclude, corruption is a betrayal of trust. We all, as society, fighting is require more than laws. It requires a mindset shift, strong, independent institution. Only then we can build a Malaysia that's ethical and prosperous.
These are the main references we use in APA style.